Hey everybody, Mike Mizak here with CSN. For those of you that have been watching me do coins here at CSN and all around the world, I've been doing this for a very, very, very long time. To put it into perspective, we were talking earlier, the first thing that I sold on television was Ken Griffey Jr.'s rookie card. So do that math. So I've been doing this a very long time. I've made thousands, tens of thousands, maybe 100,000 presentations. I've made hundreds and hundreds of these programs. It has been a long time since I've been as excited as I am for this particular product at this particular price, at this particular time, with this particular opportunity. This is a special deal. This is a special deal. First of all, it's a special coin. American Silver Eagle, most popularly collected silver coin in the world, brought to life by President Ronald Reagan when he signed the Liberty Coin Act into law in 1985, first made in 1986. And from 1986 until this day, it is still the most popularly collected silver coin in the world today. So we've got the brand new 2024 American Silver Eagle, certified absolutely perfect, Mint State 70. We'll talk about that. But here's the big deal. I've got it in our flag core. Now, for those of you that might not collect, say, okay, I want silver, I want an American Silver Eagle, I've heard about this certification thing. You know, certification is important. In coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what? It's condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. And these coins are graded perfect. I know. In the coin business, you're thinking, well, what about Mint State 100? In the coin business, we grade on a 70-point scale. Always have. So Mint State 70 is perfect. There's no Mint State 71, 70.1, 70 is perfect. It matters. It adds significantly to the value of every single coin, the collectability of every single coin, that it's certified and guaranteed by an independent third-party grading service. There are only 4 recognized grading services in the world. There's ICG, Annex, PCGS, and NGC. And NGC is the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They grade more coins than any of the other services. They're number one in terms of the number of coins graded. They're to some degree interchangeable. But at each one of these grading companies, there's specialty items. And I think one of the single most special things is our flag core that you see right here. I'm the exclusive distributor of flag core with NGC. Nobody can sell flag core except through me. We've had this for years and years and years. We've actually changed the flag over the course of the years. This is the new iteration. I absolutely positively love it. So you have the American flag on the front, the American flag on the back. It costs significantly extra to have that special core that holds the coin, that has this fantastic flag motif on it. We call that exclusivity of presentation with that right here. Well, here's the thing. I've been selling this, and I've sold lots of these over the years. In the years and years and years I've been selling this, but I have never, ever been on television for $59.95. For $59.95, I have never, ever, ever been able to put this on television for, and that's what's got me excited. For those of you that listen to me for a long time, that I've been doing this for, like I said, you know, well over a quarter of a century. I've been a quarter of a century here at CSN. I've been doing it even before that. I'm going into close to 40 years now is what I'm looking at, 35 years that I've been doing this. I'm rarely get really excited about a product, and this is that product because of that exclusivity of presentation, because it's absolutely perfect, because of the price that I had, particularly at $59.95. And when I said it's the lowest price I've ever done it at, that is to some degree true, insofar as you can actually save another $2 and change a coin if you buy the box of 20. Let me just pop this open and show you. Just comes to you just like this. Fantastic flag core in there. You can see, so 20 flag core coins in the custom box that you have right there, and you save 50 bucks on the 20. You want to stack these. You want to own these. You want to have these. Let me kind of dissect this a little bit at a time here for those of you that are out there listening. First things first. American Silver Eagles. The United States Mint does not sell them directly to the public. You cannot get this coin from the United States Mint. There's only one place to get these. The United States Mint sells them in these boxes. This is a box of 500 American Silver Eagles. This is a 500-ounce box that you see right here. They sell them only through a series of what are called authorized purchasers. There are exactly 12 of them in the world. They get these boxes. Then we get these boxes from them. They're strapped. This one's obviously empty. It would be 44 pounds of silver with that. And so They would be strapped. It says U.S. Mint on it. These go to the grading company. They take them out of the boxes, and then only those coins that meet all of the highest standards of numismatic perfection are then ultrasonically sealed in these holders, guaranteeing them for weight, content, and purity in perpetuity in these ultrasonically sealed holders. So that has tremendous value. Now, why is that so valuable? Well, I mentioned it earlier. The single most important determining factor of value is what? It's condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. I'll give you an example. 1986 American Silver Eagle. Just a regular, nice 1986 American Silver Eagle. I think we sell them here for, you know, you can go to CSNMint.com. I think you can get them for about, regular Silver Eagle, about $99. Mint State 69, one grade lower than this, I think they're about $199. I went out there and found one in Mint State 70. Here's a 1986 Mint State 70. 1986 Mint State 70 right here, $4,995. So $5,000. I always kind of throw these figures around and people are like, where do you get these? I go, well, I get them from people that are actually selling them. So, you know, if you look real hard, you might be able to find it for $4,000. But that's $4,000 instead of $100. Understand, and the difference, the sole difference in that is the grade, the fact that it's certified absolutely, positively perfect. People say, well, of course, that's the first year of issue. But you don't have to go back that far for it to matter. Let's say go to the year 2000. The year 2000, nice Mint State 69 coin. I think we sell for about $99.95. Mint State 70, it's about a $2,000 coin. It's about a $2,000 coin in a regular holder NGC. Please understand, it could be maybe $1,500. Let's call it $2,000. Let's call it $1,500. $30,000 for the box. $30,000 for the box right here. A box that you can get for $1,149.95 in 2024. In 2024. And understand, 2024 I think is a great year for collecting. And I know I didn't tell you you guys right off the bat. I don't know if we can get the slate of the mintages of the American Silver Eagle. If I get that up, that'd be great. Because I want to show you something. Because I think it's really important. So here it is. So if you go way back to the beginning, you can see, you know, they had 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, 8 million up until 2028. Then you see what happens with the mintages. They go up to about 50 million. But now as we go down here, look at what's happening. These mintages are absolutely cratering. These mintages are going down dramatically. They're literally getting rarer and rarer. I'm anticipating that this year is likely to be the rarest year since 2008. So in 15 years, I think this is going to be the rarest American Silver Eagle, and here's why. There's a lot of factors, a lot of forces in the world today. A lot of them, and particularly pressuring silver. And that's the problem. It's not that the U.S. Mint, they can obviously make 60 million coins, but they need to get the silver. The market is there. The silver is not there. We are in tremendous silver deficit. And at the end of the day, this is certified, it's perfect, it's a great long-term collectible. But at the end of the day, you also have a basic value in this of an ounce of silver in each and every one of these coins. It's over a pound of silver in the big 20-count box for $1,149. And we are in silver deficit, folks. And what that means is we use more silver. We use more silver in the industrial world that is mined or refined everywhere in the world. I read an article literally today that said they're anticipating supply shortages of silver, that we will have gone through the entire silver stockpile by 2025. That's not exactly down the road. That's next year. Because here's what's happened. Silver demand, the number one used commodity in the world is oil. Number two used commodity in the world is silver. Because it conducts electricity at a tremendous rate and it reflects light at a very specific and high rate. Therefore, it's used in solar cells, and they use like over an ounce in every single solar cell. It's used in EV cars. They need it for the batteries and the components. It's used in all high-end electronics. And now the U.S. military, well, all military manufacturers around the world are using silver for all of their advanced systems. And there's not enough silver to go around because the silver mines that have been mining silver for decades now are running out of silver. The U.S. Geologic Survey estimates that all known silver reserves, current known silver reserves, will be mined out by 2035. Will be mined out by 2035. We're going to be in silver shortage. Most major manufacturers that use silver are expecting supply disruptions by next year. How does that affect you? Well, it affects how many of these coins are made and the rarity and collectability and desirability of these coins, particularly when you own yours in perfect condition, and of course the beautiful exclusive flag core holder. But it also affects the price of the underlying asset here, which is the silver. Traditionally, silver has traded to about 30 ounces of silver to an ounce of gold. It currently trades at 90 ounces of silver to an ounce of gold. There's a lot of mysteries in the world, if you ask me. Area 51 and big stone things on Easter Island, and the price of silver, to me. Gold is at all-time highs. Silver is still 50% below its all-time high. I don't get it. It's made a little bit of a move, but I mean, you know, it's still 50%. If silver just simply trades back at its 30-to-1 ratio, just the silver in each one of these coins is worth significantly more than $59.95. Understand, that's the underlying value. But then we have the collectible value on top of that. This coin has the same exact amount of silver as this $5,000 coin because this coin's mint state 70. This coin is worth more money because it's mint state 70, because it's absolutely positively perfect. So you maximize the value. Sure, you have that intrinsic value of that 1 ounce of silver that's in the bottom of this, you know, at the heart of this. But then you add in that super incredible collectability. Look, you collect baseball cards, you know, a rookie card, it's $50, but in mint state 10, you know what I'm saying? A gem mint 10, they grade on a 10-point scale for baseball cards. Gem mint 10, what are you looking at? That $50 card could be $300, $400, $500, $800 based solely on grade. Coins are no different. A regular Morgan silver dollar. A regular Morgan silver dollar in mint state 63 is about a $100, $125 coin. In mint state 69, it is a $100,000 coin. What is the difference? Grade. How high is it? The higher the grade, the more it's worth, and this coin is perfect. Every one of these coins, if you buy the box, you get 20 perfect coins. At the lowest price I've been able to offer flag core American Silver Eagles in all of the years that I have exclusively sold this worldwide. That's the lowest price that has ever been on television right there when you buy that 20 count at $1,149. At $1,149, it comes in the custom box. So this is your chance. This is your opportunity. I told you I was pretty excited about this. I was pretty fired up about this. To be able to offer this coin, first of all, in these conditions, at this time, where silver is in the market, I think it is an absolutely stunning opportunity for you. Not only to build your tangible assets, the silver that it contains, okay, and your silver wealth, not only to do that, but to do it in its highest possible quality format. Look, the American Silver Eagle, like I said, was brought to life by President Ronald Reagan in 1985, signed the Liberty Coin Act. 1986, they start making the American Silver Eagle. It's been the most popularly collected silver coin on the planet from that time to this day. So now you're starting with something that everybody wants, that everybody collects. So you're starting with something that everybody wants and that everybody collects. Can I get that mintage figure again? So when it first came out and it was going this, you know, it was, you know, 5 to 10 million coins. The low point, you see the low, that's the lowest number they've ever made, 3.6 million. Okay, but they were averaged about 7 or 8 million right up until 2008, and then it exploded. That's the last time silver went absolutely insane. And you see, 2008, 2009, now all of a sudden they're 20 million, then 30 million, then 40 million, then 50 million. And now you see the downward drop. And it's not that they can't sell Silver Eagles. It's not that Silver Eagles aren't still popular. There's just not enough silver, and you can see that chart is dropping precipitously. So much so that I think the 2024s are going to be the rarest Silver Eagles of the last 15 years. I think the 2024s are going to be the rarest Silver Eagles of the last 15 years. And that's important to collectability. How many are you starting with? Then you start with a coin that is the rarest Silver Eagle of the last decade and a half. How are you going to want to collect it? Well, if you can, if you have the opportunity to own those coins in perfect condition, that's the way you need to do it. Look, people always ask me, what's the best, Mike? What's the best way to buy silver? And I always say physical silver. Physical silver. Silver you can hold. Silver that you can feel. And for the last 3 or 4 or 5 years, they said, how about Silver Eagles? I go, the premium, what the APs, what the government sells them for over the price of silver was too much. Well, now here we have this situation, even in this uncertain world, in these uncertain times, where that premium is at basically 5, 6, 7-year lows. So we've got silver that has not gone to its rightful place in its ratio to gold, along with a half-decade low in premium that combines to make this perfect storm that allows me to sell you this coin at $59.95 for the very first time in the history of our flag core coin, which, by the way, this is NGC certified, and I'm the only one that can sell flag core, so it normally brings a tremendous, tremendous premium. We actually had a conversation here. I mean, shouldn't this be $79 or $89 or even $99? This is the most premium core, in essence, that anybody offers out there, the most desirable core, in other words, that holds that coin in the certified holder that most people or any people have out there. Should we really have it at this incredible price? And at the end of the day, the decision was, yeah, sure, why not? And so I'm like, okay, well, let me add it. And so that's what we've got right here. We've got an opportunity that I've never been able to offer you. And like I said, I've been doing this for 35 years on television. Okay, I've been doing this. So you see people out there, and that's important because you see people out there. I see these things on the internet. I mean, guys in their basements selling coins, and who knows? I don't even know what they're doing. They've been selling them for months or even maybe a year or 2 years. I've been doing this for 35 years on television. I've sold over $1 billion worth of coins. So I know when you see me get excited about this, it's something you should be excited about as well in terms of opportunity, in terms of value, in terms of availability. And understand, this window is small. Understand this window is small. Premiums are down. Silver's pulled back a little bit. It's still half of its all-time high. Gold's at its all-time high. If it just goes back to its all-time high, you're going to have a coin that melts for $59.95. That the silver value alone is worth that. And it is always, in a Mint State 70 perfect NGC holder, always brings a significant premium. I mean, the cost to certify this coin alone is like $30. You send in a coin to be certified by NGC and you take whatever grade they give you, it's like 30 bucks. Plus shipping and handling and everything else. Actually, you can be in the $50 a coin, you can be in the certification. That's why it's important, particularly in this world today. Understand in the numismatic market, one of the single most important things is authenticity. There are so many scams out there, folks. There's just shenanigans aplenty out there, particularly on the internet. You just never know. I go out there literally personally on these sites, particularly on social media, and I buy stuff that I know is a scam. I know it's either counterfeit or they're just stealing my money. I do it so you don't have to. What you have to do is buy your coins from a place you can trust. I've been here at CSN for 25 years. So when we give you a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee, we'll be here in 30 days. So many of these places out there, you don't know if they're going to be here in 30 minutes. They show up, they disappear, they're filming in their basement. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. Buy from somebody you know. Plus, nobody else can sell you flag core anyway. NGC, flag core, I'm the only one you can get it. So you get this guaranteed exclusivity of presentation. And look, you look at that coin. It's spectacular. Who doesn't want to own that? Now look at the value, even if it's not in that exclusive holder, which usually brings $10, $15, $20, $30 premiums in the flag core holder. And still, it's Mint State 70. Still, it's perfect. And that adds significantly to the long-term value. I showed you this a couple times. I'm going to show it to you another time here. The single most important determining factor of value in coin collecting is what? It's one thing, it's condition. Well, rarity of the coin, but the most important thing is condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. Nice 1986 American Silver Eagle. Nice 1986 American Silver Eagle. It's going to run you, Mint State 69 certified, it's going to run you $199. Mint State 70, $5,000. Mint State 70, $5,000. What's the difference? Grade, certification. The fact that it's one of the 4 major certifying or grading companies, and it's certified absolutely, positively perfect. That sets it apart. That makes the coin perfect. It makes it collectible. It makes it desirable. It's guaranteed authentic. All of those things that go to making the perfect collectible. The problem is right now, and while I have a decent quantity of these because the silver has pulled back a little bit, premiums have pulled back just a little bit, I mean, we went heavy. I mean, I bought literally millions of dollars worth of silver eagles. Already, we're starting to see a little tick. I don't know when it's going to happen, but silver, I think, is unnaturally low. So just the base value of this, I think, is a tremendous opportunity. I've talked about this in the last 15 or 20 minutes here, about the fact that we are currently in silver deficit. We use more silver, not just in coins, but just more silver than is mined or refined every single solitary year. Like I said, I just literally today read an article that said that suppliers, manufacturers, are bracing for supply chain issues in silver as soon as 2025. Demand for silver industrially is skyrocketing. It's used in solar cells. It's used in solar panels. It's used in EV cars. I mean, that is growing exponentially. Military applications. You put all of that together, high-end electronics, that all uses silver, and that silver is lost forever. That silver is lost forever. The U.S. Geologic Survey estimates that all known silver reserves, currently known silver reserves, they're still looking for them. We mined out by 2035. Major manufacturers are bracing for supply chain issues by 2025. Now, what happens when a commodity becomes in short supply? It is the perfect example of supply and demand. As I've said often here in the last few minutes, is silver traditionally for 1,000 plus years has traded at 30 ounces of silver to an ounce of gold. It is currently 90 ounces of silver to an ounce of gold. Gold is at an all-time high. Silver is still 50% below its all-time high. If silver just goes back to its normal ratio, what's called the gold-silver ratio, the silver in each one of these coins is worth more than $59.95. And then what happens is then you have that same concurrent increase in the numismatic value, the collector value. As everybody's buying silver eagles, the perfect silver eagles become even more desirable. Look, let's say we were doing this, and I'm the very first person to sell modern issue American silver eagles that were certified. And let's go back to 2000, basically when I really started doing it in quantity. Back then I would have sold you a box of these for about this price, $1,149, give or take. Box of 2000 silver eagles. Today, that same box that you would have paid $1,149 for is about a $25,000 to $30,000 box. Based on what? Based on grade. It's not just the silver. That numismatic value matters. 1996 American Silver Eagle. Understand, just one of them in Mint State 70 is like a $10,000 coin. $5,000 to $10,000 coin. And they're not making them. They stopped making them every single solitary year. And this year, the 2024, I think is going to be the rarest year of the last 15. So now you've got the rarity of the coin itself. Now you've got the collectability of the fact that it's certified absolutely, positively perfect. So now you have it. Now you also add in for the very first time this exclusivity of presentation in our flag core. Like I said, I am the exclusive distributor, national distributor of flag core, and have been for years. All flag core must come through me in the NGC world. And because of that, I know that this Mint State 70 Perfect American Silver Eagle in any year, not just this year, but in any year has never been $59.95. And it has certainly not been 20 coins for $1,149. That's what, $57.45. $57.45 a coin. It has absolutely never been that low. So this is an exclusive opportunity on so many levels. The fact that you are in this window of opportunity with where silver prices are, where premiums are. In other words, the United States Mint, when they make these silver eagles, which they do not sell to the general public, they come in these 500-ounce boxes. There's 12 distributors. They're called authorized purchasers. The United States Mint doesn't charge silver price for this. They charge a premium. And then the authorized purchasers, what would this be in America, add an additional premium. Together, that's just called the American Silver Eagle Premium. That premium happens to be, regardless of the price of silver, the lowest that it's been in half a decade. So now we've got a silver price that I think is unnaturally low. Now we have what is absolutely, I mean, the premium prices are down 60% from just 2 years ago. 70% from just 2-3 years ago. So it gives us this small window of opportunity just from a Silver Eagle standpoint. Now let's certify that. Now let's guarantee that you have the opportunity to buy perfect coins. Whether you buy one at $59.95 or 2 or 3 or 4 at $59.95, or whether you buy the 20-pack at $11.49, which is $57.45 per coin, $57.45 per coin. Either way that you choose to buy that, that has never been an opportunity before, and then you get it in flag core. One of the most exclusive opportunities that you have as either a silver collector, a coin collector, a collectible collector. Understand, I started this presentation off talking about, hey, I've been doing this on TV for 35 years. And so at the end of the day, I mean, I do it, I'm into it, I like coins, I'm always excited, but there's very few things that really in the numismatic world get me going anymore, and this was one of them. When we made that decision, that this being one of the most premium products on the market today, that we were able to do it at $59.95. It's not just the lowest price that I've ever offered on TV, it's significantly lower than I've ever been able to offer for an individual coin or a 20-pack on television. I mean, it is significantly less. It is a significant opportunity for you, once again, to build your silver wealth. Remember, the 20-pack is over a pound and a quarter of pure silver in it. But then you add in that collectible or numismatic opportunity where coins in mint state 70 can be as much as $5,000 or $10,000 based on mintage. And the fact that the mintages have been absolutely cratering over the last 15 years, and this right here, because of this shortage of silver that I've been talking about, and I think that this year could well be the rarest year of the American Silver Eagle of the last 15 years. It's certainly going to be one of the rarest 2 years. So you add in that rarity, you add in the intrinsic value of the silver itself, you add in the shortage that there is in silver production in the world today, you add in the inexplicable low price of silver in the marketplace today, add in the exclusivity of presentation with our flag core, add in the absolute positive perfection of each and every one of these coins, independently third-party graded and guaranteed for weight, content, purity, and authenticity in perpetuity. And what you have is basically a unique opportunity. And while I have a pretty good quantity, like I said, we bought a lot of these coins when this window opened up and we went right through it. Well, you should follow us. You should come right through that window, folks. Even though we took a pretty big position, understand it is not unlimited. And already, as I watch people calling in and taking advantage of this, the 20-pack being the most popular, when we're down to $57.45 a coin. When I see that, when I see everybody calling in, already our quantities are dwindling and dwindling. When they go out 20 at a time, folks, it doesn't take long before all of a sudden silver's gone up, premium's gone up, and I'm $69.95, or I'm $79.95, or I'm $99.95. Silver goes to where it should be. I'm $129.95, but it's not going to be $59.95. It's not going to be $57.45. Pick up the phone, get your silver hoard today. Quantities are limited.